What is up, everybody? Good morning. How we doing? Good morning. Came up, rejected off that ES supply again at that 7,007. Personally, like to see that 7,014 if we can get up there. Let's get this bag today. Share my screen in a minute, everybody. What's up, YouTube? Good morning. What up? Share my screen with the Discord. All right, we're good. See Gino. Saw Mr. GD. Yep. I don't think the 3 hours closed yet, though. What's up? What's up? Busy morning. We don't have the 3 hour candle close yet, but we will. We do have 2 hours though. On ES. 45-minute on NQ. Sub YouTube. If you guys could, as always, start the day with a like. It would be greatly appreciated. Helps a lot with the YouTube algo. And I do this for completely free. So all I ask from you guys, people on TikTok, double tap the screen. People on YouTube, hit the like button. It would all be greatly appreciated. I still don't have the music back. I haven't figured it out. But we will get music back eventually. Bit. Live trading New York. Bet. You're ready? Let's get it. Hold on. I'm also put my free Discord link in the comments over on YouTube. So let's see. Expire. Generate new link. Copy. All right, bet. There you go. Join free Discord. There we go. So if you guys want to join the free Discord, there's a link right there. And again, if you guys could, take 2 seconds real quick, hit that like button, everybody in TikTok. The double taps definitely help a lot with pushing the live stream to new people. Helps with the algo, so if you guys could just keep double tapping, it'd be greatly appreciated. YouTube, you guys know the drill. Watch list today, same supply zone as yesterday, but for ES, ideally watching 7,010 to 7,014 for my reject. And then we have a bounce at, let's see. Oh, I think, there we go. 69.73 to 69.66 is our ES bounce. So kind of far away, but if we get down there, I am interested. As far as the NQ, 25270 to 25246 is going to be our bounce. And then we just previously rejected the supply zone right here. So. Again, make sure you guys are double tapping. I know you guys can do it, TikTok. Let's tell Instagram that we're live. There we go. Let's get it. 5 minutes till open. Double tapping like John Wick. Yes, sir. For ES, the bounce is 69.73.25 to 69.66. What you watching, GD? I wasn't listening. It's the same supply zone from yesterday, too. Yeah. I'm willing. I would ideally like to see a reject at 7,014 for ES. But not opposed to that uptrend. If we break and retest, we'll just have to see. Man, you guys got 8 likes on TikTok. What is this? Are your thumbs broken today? We've been on a hot streak, winning trade after winning trade. Y'all better fix your thumbs. There you go. Better fix those thumbs. Hit that like. We had a winning trade for Asia last night, too. If you guys tapped in. Winning trade for New York yesterday. All winning trades this week. I've called, I think, four trades, 3 or 4. All of them are winners. So, I like that AMD if we can actually hold above 218.60. Look for that gap fill. A lot of people trade Asia. It's actually like, bro, if I knew that, I would have been streaming Asia long, long ago. I had 2,000 people last night for Asia. I think like 3,000 on TikTok. A little over 3,000. But yeah, I want to try to do Asia at least like 2 to 3 times a week. It'd be fire. We got 3 minutes till open. Come on, TikTok. You guys are slacking. Slacking today. Double tap. Look, you take a finger and you do this. Just keep doing that. YouTube, you guys are kind of slacking too. We got 100 of you in here, 37 likes. So only, 37%, not even 40% of you guys have hit that like button. So if you guys could find that like button, click it on YouTube. Let's get a better ratio than 40% of you guys. At least half. I know we can get more than half. First time in here, welcome, Captain Mark. Welcome to the stream. Tesla looks pretty good today, too. I say where my point of invalidation is, but I don't put hard stops. Originally, no. I will say where the trade is invalid, though. And I will say when I'm in, when I'm out. I will. And then not say anything. Yeah. He exposed me. Sorry, everybody. We're opening in this supply zone, so I'm curious to see if we can get above it. But again, ideally, 7,014 is what I'm watching for a reject today. If we get above there, then should probably just grind higher. Gamma on what? SPX? The 7,010 was also a level. Just hate trading right off the open. Yeah, let's see if we get a pullback on that. See if we can get to 7,014. That's the last possible level that ES can reject today. If you guys are new to the stream, if you guys haven't already, everybody in TikTok, take 2 seconds, hit that follow button, double tap the screen and be greatly appreciated. Everybody in YouTube, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button as well. I go live every single morning, New York market open, as well as Asia session. Not every day for Asia, but periodically 2 to 3 times a week for Asia, and then periodically for Power Hour as well. So again, if you guys enjoy free live trading, this is the place to be. Been trading for 8 years, so I definitely have experience when it comes to this stuff. I call my trades from start to finish, exactly what I'm watching, all that good stuff. So again, this is the place to be. All you guys got to do, follow, subscribe, and tap it. That's it. Kind of want to try a light position. Shorts. Not in yet, though. The 7,010 was a level, but ideally 7,014 is what I want. But I don't know. I just hate trading on the first 5-minute candle. But that opening 5-minute on NQ and ES are both looking pretty bearish. Just see how we close on this 5. Come on, don't reject early. Fuck. Yes. I mean, NQ's in the reject as well, but rip. Had the zone right, but happened right off the rip, which I hate trading right off the rip. Ah. Yep. It's all right. I think it might be for my YouTube, to be honest. I was thinking about it last night, but I don't see anything popping up when it happens. I don't know. I really don't. See if we can pop back up again. Hopefully closer to 7014. I'd consider, but with this market, I highly doubt it. If you guys are watching my screen, it literally rejected the one level to a T. So far, one missed trade, everybody, but you know, it is what it is. Hate trading right off the rip on that 5-minute candle. Market's still a little volatile within the first 5 to 10 minutes. It sucks because this is probably going to go lower, but we'll see. We will see. But again, if you guys could, everybody in the TikTok, hit that follow button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Double tap the screen. Everybody in YouTube. If you guys are not in the free Discord, everybody in YouTube, there's a link in the comments. You guys can join. It's free. So come tap in. Everybody in TikTok, if you guys want to join the free Discord, just shoot me a DM on Instagram at Brandon Trades and say just say Discord. Or come tap into my YouTube where I'm live right now. Brandon Trades. 125,000 subscribers, 1,500 videos teach you guys on how to trade for completely free. So if you guys want to tap into the YouTube, again, Brandon Trades. Interested in that Tesla too, if we can get a pullback. At least we don't have 10 o'clock news today. 9:45 or 10 o'clock. We're rocking today in the YouTube. We got 140 of you today. What up? 140 in the YouTube. I like it. Sucks that we didn't get that reject, but it is what it is. Right idea, just couldn't execute in time. Maybe we can get down to demand though. Demand would be a really nice bounce. Just ping pong between levels. Let's see, 2 hour 69.73, so about 20 points away. That sucks. What you guys watching, Team Bull? Anything good? The road? Nice. I have no good bounces until 69.73 on ES. 73 to 66. Looks like we want to go lower. In a perfect world, we come back up to 70.14, and I can watch it for another reject. Yo. I have nothing on gold today. No watches on gold. For this thing to bounce back up and hopefully short it. Looks like it wants to break it. If only it didn't reject in the first 2 fucking minutes. And real quick, if you guys are looking to get funded, everybody in YouTube and TikTok, make sure to use discount code Brandon either at TPT, Apex, or Tradeify. Apex is currently 80% off with CPI coming up on Friday. That's a perfect opportunity to pass your accounts, just like non-farm payrolls was today. So CPI is going to offer the same opportunity. Again, Apex currently 80% off with code Brandon. Take Profit Trader if you like trading gold or the metals. A lot of the other firms restricted metal trading, but TPT you're still allowed. 40% off, no activation fee with discount code Brandon, all caps. And then Tradeify is like 35% off with code Brandon. So if you guys are looking to get funded, make sure you use code Brandon. Again, I live trade for you guys for free. So all I ask is if you guys ever get a prop firm, just use code Brandon. That's it. Obviously, the goal is to help you guys pass your accounts, help you guys get payouts. And again, I'm doing it all for free. So that's all I ask. If you guys get prop accounts, use my code. TPT, Apex, Tradeify. Code Brandon, all caps. Just 2 Fed speakers. They're not like important ones, I don't think. Let's see. Wednesday, 1 Fed speaker, and he's not important. AMD's moving. Bruh. Got 150 of you in the YouTube today. Let's go. We're cranking. Just staying patient. If you guys are tapping in, we rejected off my 70-10 level. And I mean, obviously it happened very fast off the open. So unfortunately I was not able to take it. I would have preferred 70-14, but it did reject off my zone to a T. Because I execute through trade of 8. And that's on a completely different screen. But then also equally, you can hear my orders get filled. So I've talked about this before. See my actual position. It doesn't benefit you guys in any way whatsoever. I mean, all you see is numbers on a P&L going up and down. But how does that doesn't educate anybody. That doesn't teach anybody. You know what I mean? It does nothing for you. It can set unrealistic expectations for a lot of people based off my P&L. But you know what you make on a trade, that's what you make on a trade. It doesn't matter what I make. It doesn't matter what GD makes. It doesn't matter what J Dunn makes. You know? So to me, I see no benefit for any trader by watching an open P&L. Because at the end of the day, to me, it doesn't matter. Right? But you can hear my orders get filled. I say exactly when I'm getting in. I say exactly where I'm trimming, when I'm doing my stop loss, if I'm moving it, if I stop out. You hear it all. You can hear my orders get executed. Potentially reject here. Might be it, GD. I think that might be it. I want to see if we close below 7,000 on ES. I might be slightly interested. Yeah. Not my usual setup, but I mean, if this is going to be a lower high, it's probably here to reject. It's the TGR method to gamble on a not live account. Is that what you mean? Is that the TJR method? I think it does, but this just like isn't my usual setup. My usual setup is taking it right at the zone. But like I said, it could potentially, if this is going to be the low, if there was a lower high, it's here. But again, it's just not my usual setup. I'm not really comfortable taking it. I mean, if you wanted to, you would stop above like 7,000 to 7,004. I mean, really up to you, but I'm personally not going to take this unless we pop up higher. I am actually taking the trades. You wouldn't hear order filled if I wasn't taking the trades. They are currently rejected. No, I'm just looking for my setups right now. I mean, we could get a 30-minute orb if that happens, and obviously, you know, I'll look to see, but yeah, just right now, currently sitting on my hands. And real cap, if you don't like it, you can leave. I don't care. One person does not affect me. I've been doing this stuff for 8 years, which is longer than 99% of people on the internet. You can go back, you can watch all my live trades. I live trade every single day. I call everything start to finish. So if you don't like it, you can leave. It's as simple as that. Just pass your eval on that short. Good shit. Had a feeling it wanted to reject, but that's not like my typical setup. Still would really like to see 70-14 if we can get up there. I trade with both. I trade with my own capital as well as props. Especially with options, obviously, I have to trade with my own capital, but I trade both. Just depends. I had a small account, a small futures account. I started with $500, flipped that bitch 12 times, just trading 2 to 3 MNQ. So off of $500, I was able to make 6K profit. As long as you have proper risk management, I mean, it's really not that hard to double that account over and over. Once I made 500, pulled it out. 500, pulled it out. Just repeated it over and over. I know. Dude's been to one stream. Bro acts like his one view is going to kill me. This supply zone is based off of a think a 4-hour, actually. Yeah, 4-hour right here. There's the open of the wick, and then there's a smaller zone somewhere in there, maybe like a 2, 3, 45 minutes, something like that. But yeah. I'd say whenever you're eligible for a payout, take it. Why wait? And again, if you guys could take 2 seconds, hit that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. How many people we got in the YouTube? We got 150 people up in the YouTube, 80 likes. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes. Everybody in the TikTok, double tap that screen. It helps a lot with the algo. Follow if you haven't already. I go live New York every single day. I've been trading for 8 years, which is longer than 99% of people on this app, as well as YouTube. So I definitely have experience. If you guys are looking to learn from somebody who actually has the experience and who is actually profitable, this is the place to be. So again, follow if you guys want to tap into my YouTube, 1,500 videos, 125,000 subscribers. Go search up Brandon Trades on YouTube. I'll pop right up. I will pop right up. I'd like it if we just flush down to 69.73. On ES, we could look for the bounce at demand. When did I claim that my strategy works all the time? I'm very honest about my trades. I just don't think you know what you're talking about. I was literally very open that the first week of the year I was red. 3 days out of the first week. Ever since then, every day green. Every trade called out live. Again, if you guys join these streams, you hear it, you watch it happen in real time, you watch me call this shit before it even happens. So I don't sit here and claim that my strategy's right 100% of the time. I just don't think you know what you're talking about. Rebel says, y'all can complain all you want, but with little guidance and only watching Brandon streams and YouTube videos, I learned to trade in a month, and my second month I was up 20K. Take it for what you will. Very easy. All right, let's see if we can get down to this demand 69.73. We're 15 points away. I trade supply and demand and institutional order flow using Bookmap. Damn, dude. That supply was it, GD. It's all right. I know. We're getting close to the zone, though. Both on ES and NQ. So watch them both. 25270 on NQ, 6973 ES. Hopefully they don't bounce it early. Give us our zone. Come on. No idea what that is, Seth. Any automatic trader is probably too good to be true. Best thing you can do is use your eyeballs. Except I didn't take it. That's the only issue. Getting really close to 73. Again, we could bounce anywhere 73 to 66. NQ is anywhere from 270 to 246. Just hope we don't bounce early. You're so close. Give it to me. No, we never enter just because it touches a zone. We always want confirmation. Remember that. No reason to blindly enter a zone. Again, everybody on TikTok, take 2 seconds, hit that follow button. I can guarantee not all of you are following. Everybody in YouTube, hit that like button. Make sure you guys join the free Discord. As you can see, it's in the comments. So, join. I literally post my profits on Instagram. This guy just does not know what he's talking about today. He's tripping. Shit, raw dog. So close to the zone. Come on. It'll get you 80% off on Apex and then 40% off on TPT with no activation fee if you use code Brandon. If you guys want to learn how I trade, go on YouTube, type in Brandon Trades, supply and demand. It's what these levels come from. The zone right here was supply. The zone right here is demand. Same thing yesterday. We called the top just by using ES supply. TPT is a funded account, yeah, if that's what you're asking. See if we can get it now. $69.73, $25.270 are the two levels I'm watching. See if we can play ping pong with zones today. NQ is touching the zone. ES touched it. See if we can get a reaction. What'd you say? What's up? Possible balance. Not the best close on the 2 minute here. We might reach for the deeper zone. Could see how the 5 minute closes, I guess. Do have some volume coming in. Haven't taken any trades today? No. Took a trade last night on gold, but nothing today. Or this morning, I should say. Not the best looking 5 minute or 2 minute. So again, I think we're gonna go reach the deeper zone. So let's watch 66 on ES and then 46 on NQ. Unless they start to react right here. I'm still willing to try it up here. We just need a better reaction. Waiting to see if we react or go deeper. Why no trades today? Because nothing's met my confirmation. That's why. What kind of question is that? If we get confirmation, then we take a trade. If we don't get confirmation, we don't take the trade. I'm good, N. How are you? I think we're going to reach for this deeper zone, everyone. Definitely looks like there is some absorption going on down here. Okay, we're about to tap the deeper spot on NQ. We're about to touch the deeper spot on ES. This is the last possible spot that we could bounce. So, see if we get a reaction here. Five minutes probably not going to confirm. Let's see how this 2 minute closes. Oh, nope. NQ destroyed it. Probably no bounce. Gotta wait and see. This 5 minute actually still has potential. I want strength back up above 66 for me to consider. Still no entry. It's looking kind of unlikely that it's going to confirm. Still have 3 minutes in this candle, though. Could change, but it's looking unlikely. Yeah. Demand's invalid for me. Could bounce the pre-market low, though. Like GD said. I had high hopes for that demand, too. Damn, dude. NQ's at pre-market lows as well. Which ended up being a demand zone. We bounced in the pre-market. We have another demand if we take it out. 25088. Be willing to watch it. Yeah, I'd be interested 25,088 on NQ for a potential bounce. Or maybe even the retest of this pre-market low that we're getting. We'll see. See if I can confirm. Literally no pullbacks to try to short either. No. This is the NASDAQ futures that I'm watching right now. Told you Bookmap's game changer. You better have used my link though. Better have used my link. All right. 25088 is the last possible bounce that I have on NQ. I don't have anything else on ES. Good shit, Adam. Again, if you guys are looking to join the free Discord, go hit me up on Instagram at Brandon Trades. Completely free Discord. Just DM my Instagram, Brandon Trades, say Discord. I'll get you guys in today. Got a little over 800 people already, and we just launched it earlier this week. So, again, one more time, it's free. I'll tell you what, this coffee's kicking my ass. I'm like all fucking hyped up. Tweaking. That's what I'm doing. But again, Instagram at Brandon Trades. If you want to join the free Discord, go shoot me a DM. Everybody on TikTok, if you haven't, make sure to follow. I can guarantee not all 50 of you are following. I live trade at least every single morning. Periodically Asia, periodically Power Hour. If I am trading those sessions, and obviously I'll be live. So take 2 seconds, hit that follow button, and be greatly appreciated. If you guys want to learn more about my strategy, head on over to YouTube, type in Brandon Trades, 1,500 videos, 125,000 subscribers. I'll pop right up. So, again, free, a lot of free education. A lot of free education. All right. Let's watch it, everybody. 088. Yes, sir. Last possible spot. Last possible spot. If we blow through it, I got no fucking clue today then. Yeah, I'm going to try this. Stop is below this candle low. Like I said, that's the last possible spot that I see us bouncing on NQ. I'm going to give it a lighter go just because we've been trending down, but we have just dumped the entire morning going into our final potential bounce. We've gone 405. We dropped about like 300 points with no pullbacks to the upside. So I'm willing to give it this risk. If we break below that low, I'll get out and I'll take the L. It was trying to react. Let's see if it can. Means a massive trade is coming. If you guys want that better risk to reward, the entry was down there. Would love to see if we can flip this candle green. Ideally aim for that 8 EMA, which would be like 100 points. We're probably going to stop out on this. We break below this 88. Yep, I'm out. I'm gonna take this L. Take this L right here. It was worth it. It was worth the risk to reward. Last possible bounce spot. Dropped 300 points on NQ with literally no pullback. It's a typical A plus setup for me. Delete some of these zones. And we got the 5-minute candle close below it. But, I mean, from here, I really have no idea where we could bounce. First losing trade in a minute. Just literally straight down today. $15 minutes, the last possible thing we could watch, actually. See how it closes. Surprised we didn't at least get like some relief bounce into the ADMA. Usually we would. Usually we would after a big move like that. Want to see how this 15 closes? I might try it one more time. Survey says no. We're not going to try it again. Might be the first red day in over a month, everybody. We give the market 30 more minutes. Wouldn't be opposed if we popped into the ADMA for a short. I mean, it depends on you as a trader. You know, are you smart when it comes to trading, or do you trade stupid? Because if you trade stupid, it's going to be harder to get funded. If you trade smart, it's going to be easier. Yeah, it's your fault. Psych. Nah, bro, literally the first week of the year was the last time I had a red day. So, you know, I can go a whole month without having a red day and then I have one. Do I care? No. I like that trade. It was a good trade, right? When we get overextended, if we make large and aggressive moves into a level, typically it becomes higher probability, right? So I liked how that trade looked. The risk to reward was there. We had a big move into it. It was the last possible spot that we could have bounced. But yeah, it's all right. We'll make the money back. We will make that money back. Why not go funded? So at least that way you could try to pass your eval and go towards profit or go towards a payout. This coffee is like really strong today. Really strong. I guess let's watch like 69.53 on ES for a possible reject. It's that pre-market low. All right, going up into that pre-market low. Watching both ES and NQ. Probably ES, so like the setup a little more. That 8 EMA is right there, so I'd like to see this pop up into it. Definitely have some sellers up here, not seeing a whole lot of buyers. Of course, they wanted to invalidate the demand, and then they wanted to bounce it. It's all right, though. Okay, see if we react in this area. Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try the shorts on ES. If we get above 55, I'm going to get out and accept my L for the day. Around 40 is going to be our risk to reward. Or it's going to be our one-to-one risk to reward. We're up 5 points here. Come on. You're 1 point off my fucking take profit. Get down there. Come on. 1 point off my trim on that. Don't bounce yet. Give us a move down. Come on. It's not what we want to see. We were literally 1 point off the trim. Again, if we get above that 8 EMA on ES, I'll call it a day. Take another loss. We were up 6 points almost immediately, but I was looking for one more point for the one-to-one risk to reward. You guys didn't get an entry. This is a better entry. Again, your stop is above the 8 EMA. Looking to see if we actually get strength above this level. Because if we can fail it and we can come back down, I'm willing to add to this. Nah, I'm going to take this loss. I'm going to call it here. 0 for 2 on the day. It's been a long time since that's happened. Very long time. But I'm going to call it. Market is not in my favor today. It is what it is. Tried the demand, it didn't work. Tried the shorts at that pre-market low with the ADMA. It didn't work. Both of them, A+ setups that I would take every time. So, everybody have a good day, and hopefully we can make it back tomorrow. Peace.